But yeah. Okay. Yeah, hey guys, I'm Kiana, otherwise known as Mountain Mango, and welcome to my segment, show, podcast thing called We Could Be Chilling, where I take my friends and instead of just...
Oh, sorry.
What?
She asked me, she said Bing chilling yesterday.
Bing
last
chilling?
night,
Is that what you're thinking of?
Because, like, she asked me if I wanted, like, ice cream because she had the Oreo ice cream
I said
thingies.
meow,
And so,
Bing chilling,
obviously, because I know about the Chinese myself, being an Asian, she was like...
You're somewhat of a Chinese
you want some
yourself?
She was like... Whatever, she asked me if I wanted it, and then I just pulled up Chauncey.
Is that what it sounds like?
No, well, it
Wait,
doesn't.
what's you want?
The way you
Bing
said,
chilling.
like, the way you said we could be chilling, I was
could
just
be
like,
chilling.
big chilling. That's the name
And
of it,
welcome
though.
to We Could Be Chilling, a segment where I take my friends and instead of just talking with them, I put a mic in their
We're
face.
friends?
And a segment where I take my brothers and put a mic in their face and make them, and instead of just talking and hanging out, I record all of our thoughts. So today I am joined with my brothers, Daniel, aka Pizza Taco,
Yeah.
and Jay, aka Potato Man. Oh yes. Before we talk today, fun fact. Everyone name a fun fact about themselves. And by
You
everyone
should
I
have
mean
told us this before. I would have thought about it.
I felt something interesting.
Yeah.
right. Well, I wanted you guys put me on the spot.
I've been drinking a lot of this unnamed beverage because we're not sponsored.
If you sponsor us, I will
Yeah,
name you.
you insert it that way.
Is that your fun fact?
I guess so.
Yeah.
You gave me like 2 seconds.
Well, you could have had more time to think. I could have.
Yeah, but then it's silent.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I got something. I think I got like, yeah, never mind. No, yeah, I don't have anything interesting for this part. Just move on. What?
Yeah, just it doesn't have to be a fun fact, just a fact about yourself.
Thank you for telling me that it's not fun. I'm in band. Thank you.
Okay, and something
me.
that is required to be
Alright.
a guest on my show.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're
go
gonna make
I'm
us
gonna go
a
get a drink.
brownie.
Yes, I am.
You
Yes, I
bitch.
am. Yes, I am. Brownie time. Your highs and your lows, your rosebud and your thorns. What other names are there?
The only reason why we don't like doing it is because we would be eating dinner, and then in the middle of dinner, like, what's your brownie friend? Like, I just want to eat.
You don't want to talk about your day? Summarize it?
No, I already do that.
Well, I like to, on this podcast, we're going to do your frowny first and your brownie next because
We want to end happy.
we want to end it on a good note. Yes.
Don't worry for me to do the segment. Just get it over with.
They don't like doing brownies. So, Dan, would you like to start with your frowny and then end with your brownie?
I got like 3 hours of sleep 2 days ago, and then I got like 4 hours of sleep yesterday. So I was really tired today, which made work go on a little bit longer, but for some reason it went on kind of fast, so that was like the frowny into the brownie.
Into the brownie?
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. That was smooth.
Yeah. Come on, Jay, chop chop. Your hair is going to be dry by the time we're done with this.
My hair dries pretty quickly, actually.
Actually, his hair
I know
does
it
dry
does.
really quickly.
It
It doesn't have to be of today. It could be of the week, you know.
No, it's
Are there
today.
ants on the deck? Because I think I got bit like 3 times. That's why my
Really?
feet are up, by the way. Yeah, look.
Bro, what kind of setup is this? You got
I-
ants here in the studio?
I thought we didn't have red ants. I thought we only had black ants.
Maybe
here.
I got them when I was at work because
Maybe.
the family or the couple there has ants outside.
Yeah.
And they're red ants.
Anyways, been going to band camp for the past couple weeks, and so today we did pretty well. We played through our entire show, not by memory, but we played through the entire thing, and it sounded pretty awesome.
Nice.
Brownie,
He did it backwards.
it takes up a lot of time. That's it.
Nice. Good work.
Thank you.
Of today, my...
Oh wait, you're answering the question too?
We're all
I think
sharing
people
our
will care.
feelings. We're
I don't
all
know
sharing
that. Oh, okay.
our feelings.
That's where I was going.
My frowny
Oh,
of
we're getting the feelings?
my frowny of
Could you maybe
today.
not move it so much because you were shaking the camera a bit,
My frowny of
like
today
because your foot's on the table. Thank
is
you.
that when Dad gave me my truck back to drive, it was on empty. On empty.
Oh my god, I have a funny story about that, but continue.
And
what's the
my,
frowny?
That was my frowny. And my brownie is that I got to see my good old friend Joyce today for the
Nice.
first time in a long time, and we had a really good time.
So, speaking of gas, this weekend... No, it's not a fart joke.
I wasn't
What?
thinking
Oh, no, 'cause
that.
you went like this. I thought you thought it was a fart joke. I was like, that was
No,
actually a dad.
that's not.
So, I noticed as soon as I got in the car Monday, I was like, bro, why am I already at half a tank of gas? Because I filled up on Thursday. There's nothing in there.
There's no
I
milk
drank
in
it all.
Is that milk?
No, it's water.
But, so yeah, I was like, I'm at half a tank. I'm definitely going to have to refill Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost forgot to get gas today because some people were driving my car all weekend. I'm looking at like all 4 of you.
All 4?
Yeah, because I'm picturing mom and dad in the background.
Okay.
Because I drove a little bit.
Dang, I'm getting
But
milk.
yeah, but I drove a little, and then I was like, half a tank of gas? Damn. Because I usually try to wait till Thursday, because currently gas prices are going down.
Mm-hmm.
So the longer I wait, the cheaper it is, even if it's by like a cent. But I had to get gas today.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm
I paid
so sorry.
$3.34 a
That's
gallon, I
not
think, or
bad.
$3.24. Well, it is bad, but comparatively,
Well, compared to like the $4,
Yeah.
$4.
I paid
$4 a pop.
$47 for gas.
God,
How's the truck? Yeah.
Yeah. Explain.
I don't want to talk about it.
You're
I thought
on
we
a
were talking about our
podcast.
feelings.
Oh.
What are your
well-
feelings towards the gas?
My feelings for the gas are anger because I love my truck. But when gas was like $2.50, $3, it took up around 80, above 80 to fill the tank, and now gas is $3 to $4, and it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But anyways, the topic for today is not gas. The topic, I didn't want to do a first episode like intro, like let's talk about the blah blah blah.
Yeah. Well, also, because
we-
we're not recurring guests. I mean, we'll be recurring guests, but we're not recurring like permanent like
Yeah.
here. So you're the only one that's going to stay the same. So it makes sense that we wouldn't do a huge intro.
Yeah. So I just want to get into. We saw Bullet Train recently.
We saw Bullet Train recently.
Not the cicadas.
Yeah, the
It's so
cicadas are
fucking loud.
They really, don't you
Oh, if
scared
you
of
didn't
them?
know, we're outside.
We are outside.
We're not actually in a
This isn't a
studio.
green screen,
No, yeah, this is real.
and it's also not the yard. It's a podcast with Ludwig and his friends.
Ludwig's not here. It's also not the yard. This is the We Could Be Chilling podcast,
so-
it's not
Wicked
the
being
yard.
chilling.
I hate that. That's what I should call my Chinese segment. I was gonna have a Chinese segment where like,
Oh
like-
my goodness.
You just say being chilly.
So we're gonna talk about Bullet Train, a little movie review. I want you, disclaimer, I'm not a film buff.
Look at that plane.
Dan kind of is.
see the
No
plane
film
over there?
buffs. This is not a movie review podcast. This is just a whatever.
We
podcast.
watched the movie and now we're reviewing.
We just watched a movie. That is a plane, Jay. Good job.
Yeah.
Plain to see.
Thank you. So yeah, we saw it in 40X, which was sick. That was the first
Yeah.
movie in a hot minute since like in Carowinds where they had that SpongeBob
Yeah,
40
I don't
ride.
know if that counts. Like, because that's different.
Yeah, it wasn't a movie. It was like a ride.
Alright, so I guess we're going to start it now then? 'Cause
Yes.
I was going to hop into it, but I wanted to clarify that that's what
Yes,
we're doing.
yes. The floor is now
So-
open.
Okay, well.
I would like you to start
Oh, okay.
Oh.
because you're like the. Sometimes Dan can be a bit of a film bro, which is. We'll
Yeah.
work on that in character.
Well, a little
He's
bit,
development.
just
but-
knowledgeable. That's it.
I don't know. I'll just, this is not Bullet Train, but I did think it was interesting. So we saw Nope,
Mhm.
and
Not me.
I liked it, yeah. It was me, Potato, and our dad.
When Dad asked me if I wanted to see it, I said nope, and he went, "Yeah, nope," and I was like, "Well, you just missed my joke." But okay, anyways.
So I liked it. Potato was like halfway, and our dad was like, hated it. Or he didn't hate it, but he was just like, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And it was weird because I was like, I don't know, from like a more artistic, like, it was different. It was kind of like Jaws in a way. Like, I don't know, I liked it for what it was, but I could see how compared to his other movies, definitely not on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
So it was weird, like, as its own movie, I thought it was kind of good.
Yeah.
But then if you start comparing it to other movies, then like, I don't know. But I think that's where like Marvel movies, if you think too much into it, you kind of
Yeah.
ruin it. Like, oh, like, or superheroes in general, like how can the Flash run so fast and like not break his finger when he touches things? It's like, well, stop thinking about it. That's
yeah,
how.
just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy what you're watching.
But now with Bullet Train, so yeah, 40X was interesting because I been wanting to try it. I was gonna do it with Thor, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna be that good.
Mhm.
I wanted to do it with Maverick, but I didn't want to see Top Gun, so I wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then so I
Good
still haven't
movie,
seen
though.
it. I'll probably see it now because Potato keeps saying it's good. Everyone else that says
Well,
it's
I
good.
don't want to overhype that.
No. But you said it's good, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
Because everyone else overhyped Top Gun, and now I fucking hate Top Gun. I can't stand
Top
Top
Gun
It's an
is
awful
so.
movie.
It was
It's
so
terrible.
boring. I
It
don't
really
get
is.
it. Yeah, it was like the scenic shots are nice or whatever, but the movie was terrible.
It's just
it was
so
boring.
boring.
The story was mid. I don't get why people thought it was so good, and that's why I didn't
a
want to see
classic.
Maverick. No, it's not a classic. It's such a bad movie.
I don't really like that one, but I did. I enjoyed.
Well, that's
Maverick,
why I
yeah.
was gonna see it, because both of you guys didn't like the first, and you were like, "It's okay," and I was like, "That's all I needed."
Yeah.
All I needed was it's okay, because if Dad said it was good, if like Kowser's the one that was like, "Oh, it's so good," for the other one, if like any of no, this was like years ago when we went to see Top Gun the first time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But then, like, all these people are like, it's so good, and I'm like, I can't take your opinion on it then. You're
Yeah.
extremely biased, and I'm biased in the other direction.
Yeah, I think you should watch it.
I will, but
Yeah.
at some point. So now back to
Bullet Train. Bullet Train.
So,
I just want to say, they did Sandra Bullock so dirty.
Oh, she looked
so
awful.
dirty.
And the-
Because why?
The crazy thing is, no, because you went so dirty, so I looked at this. So good. But, yeah, like, she had her movie, which I haven't seen, but I saw the trailer, with Brad Pitt and, Channing Tatum, that came out earlier this summer, and she looks great, like she always does. But in this movie, she just looked like they gave her a, 2004 emo cut.
It was bad.
And then,
it was
like,
bad.
I don't know, I feel like her face just looked all weird. Like, there was a lot of makeup.
It
Like,
was all
way too much makeup.
all of her eyeliner was under her eye. Like, and it was just like it was just it was bad, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what was that.
I don't know.
But the movie itself,
Opening scene, though. Okay, so, obviously, you seen it, or we're just gonna go through the whole movie. I
this
assume.
spoiler warning.
Yeah, if you
Here's your
didn't figure
warning.
it out, yeah. So opening scene, I think what
What's
was
the
his name?
opening
It wasn't father,
I
it was
don't remember.
grandfather, because like the father was the father
Yeah.
of the kid, and that was like the son.
Oh, the elder.
Oh, that's what it was. So the elder, when he walks in and he like pushes his cane down, like he's walking, the seat vibrated, and I was like, ooh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And then the first time there was blood on the screen, I think, or water, it sprayed, and I didn't know how the water was gonna happen. I didn't know if it was gonna be like a mist or like what kind of water effects. So
it like
I'm watching
came from the chair. It
yeah,
was
the chair in
sick.
front. So I'm sitting there watching. I went, fuck, what was that? And then like there was a couple scenes after where it would spray me and it wouldn't bother me. And then there was some times where I thought there would be blood, so I'd like try to block with my hand or my leg, and then there would be no blood, and I'm like, like that was scary.
I
on its
wanted. I
own.
was like, yes, like fan me. Like I want all the
I
effects.
didn't mind that, but it was like chiller water sprays. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was when it was like, I was like,
We.
it was disorienting.
Did I wear my glasses? Yeah, I did. I was
You
like,
did.
because you were talking about this, about
Yes.
worrying that your glasses were gonna like get all the
Mist it
water
up
over
and
it and
everything.
not be able to
See,
see
I was
what
worried
was
about the
happening.
3D glasses if we had the 3D one, because
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck, man, I don't want to keep going. Like,
Yeah.
No, yeah, it wasn't an issue though.
yeah,
it was
it was
fine.
pretty good.
Do you think you would have enjoyed the movie as much if it wasn't if we didn't see it in 40X? Jay goes first.
Oh,
I need him to say something. Also, I just want to hear your opinion.
well
you
now
think-
we know that's a lie.
Do you think you
Tough.
would have enjoyed it as much?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I didn't have any expectations. I had barely seen any trailers. I didn't really pay much attention, so that's it.
Yeah. Do you think watching it in 40X made it more enjoyable?
Yes.
Use your words.
Dan,
Yep.
what do you think?
So, I was really excited for it because I wanted it to be just like a summer action movie.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted was summer action. It had a really good cast. It had Brad Pitt, had the dude who played Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, Sandra Bullock.
I
It
like
has-
how we were in the car going over the cast, and he goes, I need to know him as
Well,
more
he-
than just Scorpion from Mortal
Well, the
Kombat, but
thing
that's
is,
who I think of.
I know so many names. Like, I'm really good at recognizing faces, but over the past couple of years, I haven't memorized new names.
Yeah.
So it's all the old names, and then I can remember what movies they're from. I just don't remember their names.
Yeah.
So, like, the dude from Godzilla, and then you got Quicksilver, who was also Kick-Ass. Like, so
Yes.
there was,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
just
yeah.
a star-studded cast of people, and I was just excited just to see them all on screen, and then Bad Bunny too.
Bad Bunny
Yeah.
was...
I
He-
thought it was pretty good. I
I enjoyed it, but I thought he was gonna be in it longer.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, he was in and out. He was in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, lemon and tangerine, stop.
Yeah, it was
Stop.
I like that. And so that's why I want to see it.
Real.
And then
Nope.
the actual story I ended up liking, because at first I was like, generic story.
Yeah.
It's just like, random BS, they keep talking, eventually we'll get to the good stuff. But then as you move on, like halfway through the movie, I was like, okay, maybe there's like a better story. And then at the end you realize like it was a story about fate the whole time.
You like, it made you keep thinking like, oh, like who's behind all of this? And like every time a new character would like drop some information, or like a new character would get introduced, it was like, oh, it's this bitch's fault, whatever, blah blah blah. And then and then it was just literally like
It was Zod.
a wise man's tale.
Just Zod with long hair.
Fuck up.
It was a good puzzle,
Oh
though.
god, I
I
did.
I like how it
it.
connected under Zod.
I did like it.
That was good. I liked it. Oh, but oh my god, I didn't like seeing him like that. What's that actor's? Oh no,
Michael
whatever.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Michael Shannon.
Yes.
I did not like seeing him like that. When he came on screen, I was like, really? That's who
Yeah.
we picked? Like that's the dude we picked? I don't
See,
know.
I wasn't sure who it was gonna be, because I was like, is it someone who is currently in the thing?
He's already been introduced.
Yeah, like is it someone who's introduced, or is it someone new? So I kept trying to be like, I think it's gonna be the Elder.
Oh, that
So-
he was gonna be
So I thought he was gonna be the the White Wolf?
White Fang.
Yeah.
I thought it was
yeah.
White Wolf.
Well, I think it was White Fang.
What? Oh, maybe it was
Maybe
White Fang.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
Oh,
he was
well,
thinking the Quarry.
No, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
White Fang.
No, White Wolf is
Oh, the
from
White
the
Wolf.
Quarry.
Yeah. Okay.
We could talk
And
about
Bad
that
Bunny
later.
was the wolf.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where I'm mixing up. So I wasn't sure who it was gonna be. I kind of thought it was gonna be him.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, it made sense that later on he was like, "Oh, I was the second-hand man," and I was like, "Ah, okay." Nice.
Oh my god, that girl, that actress. What's her name?
I don't think I've actually ever seen her.
She's always like she's always playing like a psycho character.
Well, that's she looked familiar, but I was like, that's one the only person in
She's
the
a
whole movie
victim.
where I was like, I couldn't.
She always plays like psycho characters.
Yeah.
She's crazy. I loved her little plan. And then what
It
annoyed
still
me?
worked.
It did, because I was like, it worked. Like, good job, bitch. Like, I was like, good. But the fact that her dad was like, I've always seen you, but you were never part of my plan. And then give me backstory. Give me trauma.
Oh, that's what I remember her from. I didn't see the movie. I really wanted to. The Act.
Yeah.
If I'm
and
not mistaken, that's
she's
where
a
the
victim.
mom.
She's a victim.
That's
Yeah.
where the mom has like that thing where she like puts her through like okay yeah. So
It's like that,
I really wanted to see it, but I just haven't seen it. I can't remember what it's called. It's a certain like. It's not a disease, but it's I guess is it a syndrome? I don't know the technical like.
Sarah
medical
Paulson
term.
also did a movie like that, and it was sick.
But she was also in the Kissing Booth 2, and Kissing Booth
Right?
3.
Oh my god.
She was in White House Down.
She was in White House Down. First of all, why did they make 3 kissing booths?
I didn't
Oh my
see
god!
one, so
and
I don't know.
the fucking douchebag from Euphoria is the older brother. And can you imagine going from fucking Euphoria to Kissing Booth? I don't
Can you
know.
imagine seeing them? Because I can't.
I can't either.
Yeah.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
No, I haven't seen it. I know of
No,
Euphoria.
no, I don't even I barely even know Euphoria.
I
Oh.
barely know it too. I just know that Zendaya's in it, and there's a porn star in it too.
Yeah, in the latest season.
It's good to see where your
Her
attention's
character was
going.
so funny.
No, I just know that because I think someone like some
Oh,
meme
she
about
was.
it, and
She
then
was also in Who's that? Who?
Pokemon?
yeah,
No.
who's
She.
that Pokemon?
Who's that artist that?
Oh, Bella Porch.
Yeah, she was in Bella Porch's
Yeah, so
video
then-
where Ray died.
Yeah,
That
so
one, she was
Megan
in
was
this-
like,
she was in part
"Oh,
2.
she's a porn star," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I
No, I
guess
was like,
that's the one.
she's the porn star from Euphoria,
Yeah.
not just a porn star. Okay, she's
No,
the
she's
porn
just
star
a
from
porn star
Euphoria.
that happens to be in Euphoria.
But Bullet Train.
So I wonder if her acting's good in her porn because she's an actress. Should we
pull up some
look it up?
clips?
Okay,
Yeah, we can pull
no,
up clips.
you guys can do that in your own
Pull it
time.
up.
Thank you so much. Anyways, back to Bullet Train. The lemon and tangerine storyline,
I thought that was really good.
fucking traumatic.
Also,
Oh, tell them about the next thing.
yeah, I will, but the Bolivia, because at first I thought Bolivia was just like so we could see that they were killers.
Yeah, that they
Yeah.
were
Like
real.
that they were
The
really
way
good.
that tied in
Yeah,
was
and then
good.
it was like, oh, so he killed all of the White Fang's men, so that
Yeah.
that's why. So that was cool.
That was sick.
And then how that
They
also
were
tied
the
in
men
with
who were in
Brad
charge
Pitt
of
being
Bolivia,
shot.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, you shot me twice, you don't remember?
Yeah. No. I apologize for shooting me twice. What? Shooting me twice? Sure. But yeah,
That was good.
I mean, I noticed it, I think, when Lemon woke up. I should have noticed it when Tangerine got shot, but, well, I'm going to explain.
Yeah, Tangerine's the white dude.
Yeah, I know.
Quicksilver.
So,
Oh,
no,
I
I should have
confusing
recognized when he got shot, is what I'm saying. But I recognized after.
Oh,
remember it goes
yeah.
Tangerine then Lemon?
Yeah.
So I realized when Lemon when Lemon woke up, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So, in the beginning of the movie, when they're introduced, they're talking about, like, or actually, I think they got their call, they're looking for the briefcase, then Tangerine's talking to Lemon, like, did you even do the briefing stuff? Like, you never do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was asking about if Lemon had his bulletproof vest on. And he said, no, if I'm going to get shot, I'm going to get shot in the neck, so I didn't need to have it on. Well, later on, Tangerine's the one that gets shot in the neck, and then Lemon is the one that got shot in the chest, but he was wearing his thing. So it was like, it was cool how they did that too.
It was traumatic. Bro, okay, first Tangerine thinks his brother is fucking dead.
Yeah.
And has this whole moment, and then he dies not even knowing his brother's alive. And then Lemon comes back to life and is like...
See, I was almost going to be disappointed in the movie, because I was waiting for them to do, like, the reverse, where it's like, Lemon's dead, and then Tangerine dies, yeah. And then, like, Lemon's alive, then Tangerine was going to be alive. And I was going to be like, no, please don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't reverse it twice. First time's okay.
Yeah.
So I was happy
Also,
that
you
they didn't
can't
do it.
reverse it. Oh my god, the way it was just...
Yeah, I wasn't
like-
sure how they would reverse it. I'm just saying, like, that's why I
Just
was
please
worried,
don't,
because,
yeah.
like, you know, if they did, it would have been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what kind of brothers did you guys think they were? Because I was like, were they, like, you know, because they could have been, like, homeless, living on the street together
Yeah.
brothers. They could have been, like, they were in a gang together, became brothers. They were, like, living together as kids brothers, like, just...
Yeah.
So
No,
what did you think? 'Cause I was thinking that they either grew up or they were in a gang. Like, but more towards, like, they just straight up grew up together. They weren't, like...
Yeah, you were thinking,
Well,
like...
that's what I was thinking too, because they showed the clips of them just when they were younger.
Yeah, but what did you
before
think
that.
before that? Because they kept referencing each other.
Oh, my twin brother.
Yeah, they kept saying, like, the twins.
I just figured they grew up together.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you think they were, like,
no
homeless?
context at all. Like,
Yeah,
just,
no,
they
that's
just
what
grew
I
up as
assumed
kids.
too, but I was just, like, when they said that, I was wondering if they would ever go into it. I wasn't expecting it, because I was like, you know, obviously they're two different colors, and so they can't, like, realistically be twins like that, so I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder how they were going to play it off, because they could have easily have done, like, oh, we were both homeless, we found each other, became, you know, twins, or, like, the way they went, or they could have been so tight as they got older, like, they met at, like, 15 or something, and became such close friends that people just called them the twins. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't sure, like, which way.
I kind of, I was just like, oh yeah, they're, like, probably, like, I don't know, the way I've envisioned it, like, they grew up together, but I didn't really, I was like, oh, they're brothers. Okay, they grew up together. Like,
the only thing that made me question it is the fact that, like, a couple times throughout the movie, I think Brad Pitt, when he was like, have they actually seen your brother? And then that's when he plays as Lemon.
Yeah.
So it was moments like that where I was like, oh, so they're kind of secretive about, like, the twins, like
who's who's who.
So I wasn't sure. Because of that, it made me think more about it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't just say, like, the twins. They were, like, they brought up a couple times where they're like, does this person, like, do they know what the twins look like? So I was like, is there something else going on there?
Also, the father working for White Fang. Do you think the elder knew?
That's a good point.
Because he was like, yeah, White Fang killed everyone, blah blah blah. Like, do you think the father knew that White Fang was the one who murdered his mom right in front of his eyes? Like,
oh yeah, the elder knew that it was White Fang.
No, like the father.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I'm
he
like,
seemed pretty distressed throughout the whole movie. We didn't really get a preview, so it's
that
not like
poor dude. I was like, give this man a break. He needs a shave.
Well,
he needs a nap.
the first thing we
Like,
saw, he was, you know, his son's in the bed. So it was like, we didn't really get to see him before, because before, if he was also struggling, Dad's about to come out.
Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Yeah, we'll cut this part out.
Would you like a feature on the podcast?
We're talking about Bullet Train, so. What did you think of Bullet Train?
They're not watching, are they?
No.
No, it's being
because
recorded.
recording. So, what did you think of Bullet Train?
I liked it. I thought it was very...
The microphone's right there.
What?
So that's the
Yeah,
microphone.
no, I know. How does this work?
We're talking.
That's an
We're
microphone.
talking into the mic, and it's going into my iPad, and my iPad is recording.
And then she's gonna upload this later.
Mhm.
It's a podcast.
Oh, so it's just a podcast. Okay. Enjoyed it. Very good. I wasn't expecting much. Wasn't expecting a lot.
Didn't you also fall asleep?
I did, but that's because I was getting up early.
Oh, he actually went to go see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to
Yeah,
see
yes.
it.
Oh.
But it was actually what I
I
said.
thought he was
no,
just
no,
rambling.
no.
He said it so seriously. I thought he was,
No, it was
just putting up
actually
a good act.
very good, and I did fall asleep. Not because of the movie. I was
Yeah.
just extremely tired, and I thought the guy was next to me was going to sleep too, Kevin.
Yeah.
And but then what I saw, I really liked, and I want to go back. It's a lot better than I thought.
I honestly
and I
might go
definitely
see it
want to
again.
go back. What?
I said I'm down to go see
Yeah,
it again.
I would like to see it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that the parts that I missed are probably helpful, and will
Maybe.
Yeah,
tie in the loose ends.
I think a bit. Like,
You
I
know?
think it'll do it
Yeah.
a bit.
All right, guys, good talking
All right.
to the pods
Yeah.
and the cast.
Okay.
All right, keep it real. Going
What were we talking about?
I think we're talking
Lemon-
about Bullet Train.
Yeah.
No, we were talking about,
The father.
the father.
Oh yeah. So we didn't get a glimpse at the beginning because I was thinking like, you know, if he was struggling beforehand, then it would be an obvious like he's working for the White Fang because he needs money. Like he's
yes,
struggling.
yes.
But we didn't get to see like, was he
Why?
offered a good deal? Like,
Yeah.
does he not know? So we never got that information. So it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, if he knew that White Fang was the one who killed his mom, boy, what the... And then also,
Yeah.
if the elder knew that his son was working for White Fang, would he not be like, hey, bro, this is the person who brutally murdered your mom, and I'm planning to
That's why I
kill
feel like he
him?
didn't know, but it seemed like he was pretty smart. So I'm like,
I was thinking like when he got to the end, he seemed very prepared to kill. So I was like, and also
He
with the elder being like, you think I would leave my son and my grandson unprotected? I
Mhm.
feel like
Yeah.
to some extent he was like trained a bit.
Well,
And
because he
that's why
was
I
the
feel like-
second-hand man to
Yeah, that's why I feel like maybe the father knew,
the elder.
but I don't know. Well, no, I think the father knew, like what was up with White Fang, but I just don't understand how, or like why he would be with the
Mhm.
White Fang if he wasn't in a high enough position or trying to move to a high enough position in order to do anything.
Like I said, I think it's like a desperation thing. Like you probably needed
Maybe.
money or something. But I mean, because it seemed like they were well off enough. But I assume
The
it was like-
elders seemed well off, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, but also, yeah, because the elder also had to pay that lady to kill the dude. But what the fuck was that dude doing that he didn't notice his son was gone for 3 hours? And how did that creepy girl figure? Well, she saw him doing the deal, but like, bitch, you know what I mean? Like that's
Well-
just like a whole like I'm like,
I think that starts to enter the realm of like, don't think about it.
yeah,
Because like, I mean, you could picture it, like you're making a deal, like an important deal, I would assume, and then like you're thinking about the money, or like I said, if he's really stressed, he may just be like, I need this money, and he might have forgot about his son, or he might have thought the son was like with someone in particular, because she said it didn't take much to like coax him, so who knows?
I don't know. And then also, she's got to be whacked out of her fucking mind, bro. You push a kid? Oh my god. I was like, bro, if you want White Fang, good. Fuck with the father. Don't push a kid off a fucking roof, bro. That's, I don't know. For me personally, like, attempted child murder is kind of the line.
Yeah.
It's even illegal too, I think.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
illegal.
I don't know if it's directly stated, but I'm sure it's something along the lines with that
We're
child
gonna
just,
cut
like,
that part
attempted
out.
murder.
Yeah. We'll talk. You want to talk about this later?
Actually, I think it might be good content for the pod.
I don't know if I could put that in.
There's 4chan. They get the exclusive clips.
I don't know. That just. Okay. Jay, how long has this been going on?
Nope.
It's a good question. Actually, I'm gonna check for myself, but
Yeah, don't tell us.
Just make sure it's still like.
It's been
Going.
off this whole time.
Oh my god, we haven't been recording. I would cry.
He's smiling.
How do I look? Why are you standing like that?
It's still recording, right?
Okay.
good. I don't care about the time.
I enjoyed it, and I think I would have enjoyed it without 40X.
Yes.
But I think 40X made me not want to look at my phone or my watch the entire movie.
See, I have this thing where I don't do that.
I don't even do that in
normally, so
theaters. Yeah.
No, I don't do it in theaters. Well,
Yes,
I'll
you
check
do.
the time. Yeah, I'll check the
I
time.
don't even do that.
I before I go into a movie, I will look up how long it is, because
See, I refuse to do that because I don't. Because then in my head I start going, it's an hour and a half. We're an hour.
We have to
in,
go
so
into the
it's gonna, like,
resolution, yeah.
So I don't like doing that.
I'm like, I don't have the time for this bullshit. Like,
Yeah, but
get
you're
me-
already there.
I
That's what I
know,
don't get.
I
Is like
know.
you know you're gonna be there.
Yeah, it just puts me at ease, cause like I'm like I need to know. Like,
Yeah, but it's gonna be done at whatever time, regardless. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's also because I get bored and I'm just like, bro, like,
Usually
'Cause
why-
it-
that's
oh,
why
'cause-
she's not a movie.
because
buff.
they keep characters like stupid and annoying, and I'm like, just I don't know, like go to therapy, get some like work on your character development, and we won't
Yeah.
have this issue.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, that I think watching it in 4DX made me not bored because it was fun.
It was
immersive-
an experience. I'll
yeah,
say.
it was fun.
weird because at times I was like, it should definitely be like utilizing
Yeah, like
something.
yeah, we should be like,
Yeah. And then it had like weird things where like the camera would pan like this, and then the seat would go like that, and I was like,
what are we
what's
doing?
going on? Like, because it's not the camera's not like the camera's moving like this. The camera's not moving like this, like overhead or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So the seat would start to move like that, and I'm like, I thought we were just looking dead ahead. Like,
When
what's
the
going
seats
on?
would move, I was confused. I was like, "Are the seats actually moving, or am I just going crazy?"
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like
I
whoa.
lo-
It was like a little bit, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Am I losing my fucking mind right now?"
My favorite was like the small vibrations, because
Oh,
like
you just
you'd
felt
have
like
like something that would just be like, zzz, zzz, or like Brad Pitt gets like his back slammed,
Oh, and
then
you had
like
a
punches
boom,
you in the back,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't
Oh
know
my
that
god!
was there.
Yeah, no, that was fun when you like they were fighting and you like
Yeah.
felt the fight. Yeah, that was cool.
My favorite part though is the train getting derailed at the end, because the whole time it
It
was,
was
just
like,
like this,
and it was like boom, crash.
Yeah.
It was fun.
and it went on for like a minute.
It kept going.
Most of them
Oh
were
my
like 10,
God.
15 seconds long max. This was like a minute and a half, and it got to the point where I'm sitting there and I was enjoying it, and I was just like, okay, I actually gotta readjust. Like,
Okay, but when the bullet train just crashed into that fucking town, bro, I
funny.
was like, what the fuck? Imagine you're just chilling in your nice little town, enjoying your afternoon. All of a sudden, this fucking bullet train,
You get
boom,
railed.
and then
That would suck.
and then like all the people leave the train, and then they start fucking shooting each other.
Well,
and
like
this
4 of
dude
them.
in like a truck comes and hits this random ass girl who starts screaming at
I thought
everyone.
it was so funny.
Like, what the
at
fuck?
the very end of the movie, Sandra Bullock and Brad Pitt are walking away, and there's like 4 Japanese people just staring.
Literally, they were
I was
just
like, what the fuck?
like one had a phone out, and I was like, bro, like go. I would go inside. I'd be like, I'm
Yeah.
done. I don't want whatever. I don't want a part of this. Like they were blowing each other's faces off. They got hit by a
Yeah.
car. Oh my god, that was weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't say too much.
Who was your favorite character? And you can't say the twins. That's 2 characters.
The twins.
No, 1 character.
Okay, wait.
Sandra.
What did
Well,
everyone
hey,
think?
let's
What did
not forget
everyone
about
think?
Domino.
I was about to say. What did everyone think of Domino? What did
Like
everyone
her
think?
performance or seeing her in the movie?
Like her character. Because I felt like she was.
Yeah, I think
She
she was-
wasn't in there for long. She was in there shorter than Bad Bunny was, which is saying a lot because Bad
Yeah.
Bunny was in there for a
Well,
short time.
the thing that made him last longer is his origin story.
Yeah, he needed the
So,
whole
yeah.
yeah.
So I thought it was okay seeing her. I was more
I knew
like, what the fuck?
I
was
knew
like, it's-
something was up with that stuffy.
Oh, ever since the trailer, I was like, something's wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when I saw her, I was like, oh my god, it's Domino.
The only time I really heard Dan speak during the movie, he just went, "Oh my God, Domino!" And I was like, "Hello."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just surprised to see her. As like her character, I thought was okay. But like, given that she didn't actually set herself up at all,
Yeah.
and they gave her like, it was mostly other characters building her up, which is
Yeah.
usually how movies work.
Yeah.
But it was like a lot of talk about who this person was and just like what they did. So then you start to like build some sort of like framework, and then you get the pictures as Brad Pitt's looking at it, and he's like, "Oh, I remember her," and then you see her. So it was like, or sorry, you see her before, then the pictures,
Yeah.
and you see her again with Brad Pitt, and I think the way that they were able to set it up like little by little in the background was very nice, because that
then
they
it
just
came
showed her
together.
yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, now I gotta sit through another fucking backstory.
Yeah, so I like that.
When Brad Pitt, like, when she because I was like, she's gonna pull out that, like, she's gonna pull the antidote out any second. And when he went, and I was like, bitch, you bitch. But I was like, that was smooth.
Yeah,
That was
good.
smooth.
What'd you think, Potato?
It was good.
What was your favorite fight scene?
Ooh, that's a hard question.
There's a lot of fight scenes.
See, honestly, I really like all the fight scenes just in general because I hate modern Western fight scenes a lot now. Because once you realize it once, you start to realize it a lot. Where there's a lot of camera cuts where there really shouldn't be.
I didn't think it would faze me
yeah.
as much, but after seeing like Daredevil clips and stuff, even
Yeah,
when I see something
you-
cut like twice, it gets to me.
Yeah. Well, I'll give 2 examples. There's a scene in Monster Hunter where she... I forget the name of the main character, but
Yeah.
she's like being held captive by the dude that's like eventually helps her out and all that stuff. And she like breaks out for a bit and they start fighting. There's a scene where like she gets thrown to the ground, she gets back up and rushes and like charges at him off of like a little ledge. Well, in that scene, we counted there was like 40 cuts for
That's
like
fucking
3
ridiculous.
seconds because there was like a cut where you see like him picking her up, then there's a cut to like another angle of like him throwing her, then there's a cut of her on the ground, and then there's a cut from like when she reaches for a weapon, and then a cut for like, so there was, I think like 40 cuts, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
And it was maybe 5 seconds. I doubt it. So it was just like so many.
We're missing, like, we haven't seen like a good, like, non-CGI'd, non-cut, like, really well choreographed fight scene
Yeah.
where like it's like it doesn't look fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything's like either overly CGI'd and then you guys were saying overly cut, and
Yeah.
or it's just like the choreo. Oh, okay. So
Well, I got another one whenever you're done.
Birds of Prey, that fight scene could have been great had they like
If
just
they put some oomph in it.
yeah
I
had
think
they
that was
just choreographed it better. I mean, like
Well, if you watch the Corridor Crew video on Stuntmen React, you'll see why. There's a lot
Yeah.
of things where, like, you know, someone gets punched, and, like,
There's
the punch stops here, and the person's face is like, oh my god. So, like,
yeah, it's like they didn't keep going through
they
their
didn't
motions.
keep the kinetic energy.
Yeah,
Certainly.
science.
Yeah.
That's certainly true. It's like because that was like a good like we're not super CGI. Like there was like
Yeah.
barely any cuts, and it was like this could be good, but it just wasn't.
I think one
And-
person does a kick, and then, like, the person who gets kicked,
Goes
like, back
flying,
Oh, that's what it was. He went
bro.
flying. He
Oh
did
my
do a backflip,
god!
I
And
was
it's like I
what?
know they're strong, but like Jesus,
Yeah,
calm
but,
it
like,
down.
that's not that person's superpower.
No.
I forget who it was.
I
It
don't
was
know.
like, you know, if it was like Canary and she went like,
I feel like it's Helena.
then it would make sense.
Because
So-
the way that bitch was just. Anyways, yeah, no, but I like these fight scenes because they didn't feel like.
there was
they-
cuts, but they were meaningful cuts, I'd say.
Yeah, it was like to show like, oh, now I'm showing.
And like, here's where the knife is coming
Yeah,
out. Like
yeah.
that stuff.
I thought the fight scenes were good.
But
I
another
enjoyed
one-
them. It was fun.
I just want to give an example for anyone listening. But Doctor Strange, multiverse. So, in the Illuminati scene where he's fighting, I always want to.
That was a stupid fucking line. If he just went the what, that would have been good.
No,
the what? Eat my ass.
Moving
It
on.
bothers me just because, like, I assume they have the Illuminati just as a word,
Yeah.
like, what is
the
he
Illuma
talking
what?
about?
Shut the fuck up. You've heard.
but
I'm
like
sorry.
it's Mordal, right? That's his name.
Mordo.
Mordo, because I always want to say Mordor, which is not it. That's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But whatever his name is, when he goes down to attack Strange, then they go down to like that little pit area while Strange is still chained.
Oh yes.
So there's like one kick that takes up like 7 cuts, or it's like 5, because Strange does like a round kick, and I think they might break the 180 rule too, which is if you're filming 2 people like this, you want to stay on this side, because if you swap, then like the characters
Oh yeah,
swap on
I've seen
film,
that.
so, like,
Yeah.
I think they might have broken that too. I don't know. All I know is it was one kick, and it was like cut, and I was like, what is going on? It's a one kick. You couldn't just like kick. Like,
Yeah,
it was
I
so
don't know.
dumb.
It's like,
Great Bullet Train content, by the way.
Yes.
it really is. Bullet Train proved that actors can kick too.
Well, I just think they did a really good job with all their fights.
Yeah, I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Because as black belts ourselves, we
Yes.
truly understand a fight.
Yeah, we understand
Fuck
combat.
off me.
We've lived it.
We've lived it.
Yep.
We've been through war.
Mm-hmm.
We've been through war. True combat.
Well,
Yep.
speaking of favorite fight scenes, what's yours, Potato?
You can call him Jay.
No, I only go by pizza on here.
Okay, Dave.
This is my content name.
Potato
You can
and
call
Jay
me
are my
Kiana.
content name.
Yeah, Jay
Yeah,
Potato.
I know, but mine's pizza.
Okay, so Jay, what was your favorite? Let me think.
There's a lot of fight scenes. But I can't think of any one in particular where I was like, wow, that was a good fight scene.
See, I got two. I liked the Bad Bunny fight because it was like, I thought it was very raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because even the Domino one, that was pretty raw, and I thought it was good, but it was a lot of close quarters, which isn't bad. I just like the way they did Bad Bunny's, where it was like bigger attacks and like.
Because
I
Bad
like
Bunny,
the
like, you
angles.
could tell that he was just, like, fucking pissed and not
Yeah.
even, like, trying to, like, live. He
Yeah.
was just like, I'm gonna beat this. Yeah, and then he...
My second favorite would be the one at the like when the train is crashing and like
I knew you were
all
gonna
that
say
stuff
that one.
just because of the seats. The whole time where this like shit's happening and we're just like so I thought
Yeah.
it was really fun. That was really good.
That was
What
good.
about you, Mango?
I'm gonna have to say the one between Quicksilver and Brad Pitt. And
Oh,
just
and the
because when
little,
she got, just because she got, and she's like, hey, and he's like sparkling.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm
Yes,
like, God,
that's the
hearing him say things in
Domo
Japanese.
arigato.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It was very funny.
Just the way she came in and was like, I was like, yeah.
Domo arigato.
Then the way he, oh my God. And what was the dude? I can't even remember what the dude, Spanish dude, the Mexican dude's name.
Oh, like
Because just
car,
the,
car something.
yeah, and
There's
and then Sandra Bullock was like,
Corleone.
no, it's blah blah blah. Yeah,
No, it's
it was.
Corleone.
I feel like it was a C or an S. I don't know. But
No,
he
yeah.
kept fucking it up, and Sandra Bullock was like, bro, just
not that.
fucking say it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thomas the Train. This is gonna be our
Thomas
last topic.
Train.
Thomas the Train taught me a lot about people.
Yeah, I learned everything I know about people from Thomas the Train.
And what I could
Are
tell
you
is that
done?
you're a diesel.
Okay, we're doing a podcast. Maybe he could be on the podcast too. But yeah, Thomas the Train.
Thomas the Train is the last topic before we get
So,
into
what
our
do you want to
summary.
talk about with Thomas the Train?
What did we think of it? What did we think of it
So,
as a topic
at
point
first,
in the
I was
movie?
like, this is fucking stupid. They only put this in because we're on a train. And I was like, I hope it stops right there. But then it didn't. And I was like, okay, I kind of like where it went.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was
You have to do your
funny
accent
and
too.
tasteful, and
Nah.
oh my God, what is it like that? When he saw Tangerine's dead body and he was like, "You're Thomas."
Oh, I thought it was really good when
That was good.
Tangerine saw Diesel.
Saw
on the
Diesel
girl,
on the back
and he
and he
was
was
like, "Wait a second, he never like does it like I think it's stupid, but like he's never wrong." And then that's when he like he shoots himself. Right?
Oh no, because he's
because
about
Brad
to
Pitt comes
he's
in.
about to shoot her.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the water sets in.
And
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
wait.
Wait.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about yes,
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 and
yes,
yes. I know what you're talking
No,
about.
yeah,
Two
I got the
different
wrong
scenes.
scene.
Yes. What did you think? What did you think about the whole
The Thomas the Train
Train
arc.
What did you think about the Thomas the Train arc?
It was good.
Yeah, but what did you think at the beginning of it?
Yeah, when it first got introduced, were you like, "This is stupid"? Or were
I
you
wasn't
like, "This is
thinking
funny"?
it was stupid because I was thinking like we're on a train. I was thinking it was stupid more just like here's like a childish laugh, but then they actually like used it more than once.
I really
Yeah.
liked how they used it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said at first, I was like, please tell me it's gonna be more than like
Just like
that.
a
But that-
little childish. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I think this was a great movie because it was such a curveball compared to like most movies in the past. Like I would say like 3 or 4 years that I remember, where like you'd see Thomas the Train and it's just for a laugh
Yeah.
or like something stupid. So I was like,
Yeah.
please don't be that. And then they turn into like he just wouldn't stop bringing up Thomas.
It was
Thomas the
actually
Train.
meaningful. Like I
Yeah.
was like, damn.
Well, even when he would bring it up, sometimes I was like, is this really necessary? I don't know. And then like as it went on, I was like, okay.
It was
okay.
like
So it was a real shock, I would say.
like
So,
I feel like
yeah.
people could describe it as cheesy, but also I didn't feel anything was cheesy. You know what I mean? Like, were a
I
lot
think-
of the stuff cheesy if it would have been put into other things, but I don't think it was
Yeah.
cheesy.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like I think separate, they're a little cheesy, but the way that they tied it in every single thing made it go like, okay, so it was all worth it. It
Yeah.
wasn't just BS.
Yeah.
It was good.
Well, okay, that ends today's episode. Before we end, I want both of you guys to say, would you recommend people to see Bullet Train, and would you recommend them to see it in 4D or in 40X or not in 40X?
Well, if you want to see it in 40X, you probably got like 3 more weeks, because I don't know how long they usually do it, but I feel like that's definitely a banger. But like I said, I don't know how long they do it for.
Yeah.
If you can, I recommend it. Is it worth $20? If you've never done it before and you're looking for a movie, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you have done it before, I haven't, so I can't say like, oh, this is definitely better than the other movie you've done this for. But yeah, I recommend seeing it, like regardless of how you watch it.
Yeah. What do you think?
It was good.
Would you recommend other people
Yeah.
to see it, and would you recommend them to see it in 40X?
Good movie. Good for 40X. You know, train shakes a lot. You're on a train. But, like, not necessary. Good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, and I would say if you want an enjoyable movie to watch, you should watch it. 40X definitely made it more enjoyable. Not like anyone's going to listen to this podcast or take our
right.
suggestions, but when we get famous, then they will look back on this.
Say that
So,
we're right.
we are coming in now, and
Yeah,
that is
can we
our
just
grandpa.
wrap it up first? Yeah, thanks.
Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you on the next episode of We Could Be Chilling.
Bing chilling.